Now, the issue for Ghanaians, which is an interesting thing, there. Me was say o producer or then in search and say gun. Papa,
the problem at Ghana will be a camera.
About your Ghana, you're born.
I didn't tell you born.
You're born, say. There's always an agreement of a visiting president. And the president, most of them, they have what is called president's signature. The signature has to do, say, oh, Bano, and a walking stick in Ukraine. And Kobi Mbaka say, ne tuo no, bibi ba no yidibo na na walking stick no the war president and Nisuswa, and so the Kenya weapon. It is not like that. There are certain agreements that the state does not come and farm to her. Why? And he said, it could even be, I'm just saying, without just revealing what could have been the situation. Or no Burkina Faso, you're inviting so umbrano. Na Ghana at the security protocols at the abeto. What the security protocols in that one? No, I counter security protocols. President, you know, ever share the military uniform because he's still in the revolution.
Okay. Which is not against the law. Or the entourage of 200 and not 20 people. 10 of them ever armed. Ombekra assault rifles. Rifles no mude bano. Onkra Kafenikov 5. AK-47 20 Brent 5. Scorpion CZ Chaska Zebroiska weapon Ekra 8. And your weapon Ekra no didi na chini nyina no 33. The president himself is holding 2 pistols. The 2 pistols, you know, maybe 9mm made by Cheska. All these details in nyina no. Also, please let's learn. Oh, me too. Bro.
All these details in nyina no. War security details, which is called the protocols. Protocols in the Ghana government ahead of time, near 1 month. Ghana steady. Now Ghana accountants, oh, Mr. President Traoré, head of state. You come for this route to you. And Yabama adequate military backup as your security. Ghana Army. Name soldiers in 3 and now 5 nebi correct makra assault rifle. Wow weapon no ubetim dia ball ho ebi a pacho discharge bullet in frame.
Okay.
Which is a way idea ya de ba to public. And I say bullet in the beba. Now we're talking about what is called confidence. The confidence here is that President Mahama, any guy no Traoré, almost good friendship. And the president trusted the person visiting him with a weapon. And the boy has indicated, watch the whole world, all call Russia, about the pistol, and in the signature and pistol no one home. And yet, out of extreme, and it's not out of bounds. Mati said, Yanko Foibu program the question, people should learn from this. Say security experts. Idea we no man can't want maybe they are men no. Men can't. Obia Konu school different. And yet, one mark in a Saba, Deben, Saba threat, and yes, I near. We are talking about diplomacy, agreements, any protocols when it comes to presidential visit. What we name what you mano and Kokam was him good when massy. Whether you're a lecturer, you're a professor, whether you're a cyber, whatever, idea with him, don't go there, don't talk, we'll be on for you to talk. And a good number of them were talking blah blah blah. But when I listen, hey, into a quarter class, who could no jam crowd in my dear
security expert.
And yet, when you there's nothing it's not your field. Yeah, great, protocols. Ghana signing, foreign affairs will copy, said protocol will copy. Me too. Ghana Air Force will copy. Including where the aircraft now they ban, baby or packing. Including aircraft now they ban, the securities on board. Now my main sure. Tinubu flight or they buy. Nigeria by 14 armed officers from Nigeria Air Force. The pilot or can Nigeria president a soldier. You must be in uniform. What I say. They are not Buhari or flying on Tunde Olu Adiri. Only na me de me ba me last born de no tun. Why madam for? Oh. Tunde was a military, he flies Buhari as an Air Force. Nom the flight ni be sia. Soldiers nesi. Only Ghana Air Force
because alien soldier on the land of Ghana. But agreements in Akoso, Ghana military, Ghana Air Force, you are aware. Some flight in Tinubu Bano, 14 armed men or so. Never guide the flights, you know. The flights in see what Tinubu TC a man red carpet to be a free pilots, you know. 2. Your friend said, air hostess. And I see what. Now you're Paja Womu. Yeah, do call. Abra President Kono, your monk Kojo Mahama hotel. Not 14 armed men, no. Or mercy form. Or my young bench, our aircraft in Ase. Or guided plane no copy Mr. President Besaba. Or no plane as an order. All to Independence Square. Winning the aircourse war hall. Paul Kagame, ni plane suono, near guide the Munko airport in Kobisa Womo. These are what is called agreement amoye. Actually, Nina. And ya a year for public consumption, say, ye betche. In the Traore Bao by the tune cranono, it was part and parcel of the diplomatic agreement.
So meaning, say, the president of Ghana that time, John Dramani Mahama,
yes,
aware. Yes, they dress everything.
Only be ahead of time.
Okay.
Only be ahead of time.
Okay.
Now there's some
including your security.
Obi aware.
Okay.
But then you be some sort of catch up because they don't owe you say Obabeka
too much. Okay.
Shadia Traoré or chair president we and the vice president in Okochiano.
No Otunike.
Otunike. Direct to a year for first time. What does it mean? It is a contest between where diplomacy meets culture. Where diplomacy meets culture means that no in the Moshi Burkina Faso ohu oba etisane mame into going to a vice president, a woman vice president, you know, at that point on the mind of Traoré, he was going to greet his mother. In Burkina tribe, in Moshi tribe, Bambala tribe, Fulani tribe, name all of them. Obia no our cheche edukochiane mami.
Okay.
And then the culture is that you use your left hand, and it's the Igbo also, Igbo tribe. Yani have to see a tribe na to actually your culture no. Or the inside left no, etu chenu. Or the right need the here. That is what exactly he did.
Because now on social media, man for say, "Obi a yan to about man okra no, okochia no, where you bury tonight then." Ashe will say, "Achia ni sem." You do speaker of parliament na wa man blue.
Wa man blue, yes.
Or call your friend and say, "President to Sasha ne chen."
Yes. Oni ni mi no, or achia no yonko bema. In under the normal French, which are say managers of President Mahama diplomatic or chair French for now, you go with your head. You head with the left, you head with the right, and then you head with the forehead. And then the French way. Or you do shoulder and then head. I'm saying, President Mahama, and then be home come on.
So, clear, final point is to say,
yes,
person na
about 20 krana,
and signature, and possibilities, and now
maybe weapon
high. Okay.
But then, no, Ghana government, including His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana today, President Mahama, was more than 300 times aware. Yet the protocol of every president be an NSA agreement. You know. But I can also tell you, say, there have been counter of them. Ye free mu. So we agree. So we know the president now.
In fact, memory has say, maybe I am no mobile fire.
Yes.
Tamwa, normally. Cast and bar, Papa now cast off fans, Burkina Faso president,
or young,
or a very young
fans.
It's me fans, sir. Be a do was a Tinubu Ramuno, Carne bar, your friend is so straight. 81 or day, a lot of them, head of state in the Bay, cast and day, a do the president in the Timor, Oko Street. But when one do one day, or stop pay, and now O see, and on 90 from a children and Obi room. E hona fans na share say na afia ne nkrofo na edi na chini so a obi kura aso osa agbaja o uhu ne na so uhu Ghana military bia military police for you to say can we there but mo as a small boys bi e na omo share mo ntade na pistol no kuto tu Nkansah so e de ekuto ntita mo dru say so mo kwotena sem omo ma be 6 of them every nachi e na omo ja 2 e na ba kukuta ne bag
yes and no
bag no ko e na osa ba
and you edi camp
lady camp no there and later omoma ni begina actually baby okota na afia say ho na obi attention e den Is it because, like you said, quite often so by a president, the signature by be a true ball, and I say, or more color uniform, how I need to and Ghana for you, I say, yeah, boy, Jenna, and I said, why, yeah, something extraordinary.
Ghana for showmanship. Now, the same thing, and Ghana near the Thomas Sankara, Francis for Obofour, yeah, now Sankara by Jerry Hall, or by Jerry Hall, he said, no tilted towards English. Now, Ghana and Jerry. Now, on the mind of the French, Jerry was the motivating factor. Onikuno, Ebina Valentine Strasser, Eddie AFRC, the same concept, Koye Sierra Leone. What I say, Eddie Joseph Momo. Strasser had that time at the age of 25, the vice president Sagusa at the age of 23 in the 90s, you know. They were also having that kind of fun into a country, a pedama showmanship. But let me clear here something that would be very clear on the mind of Ghana said. Or they need to now or the Bahana ye who did American President Bush, Ebesra President Akufo, our Republic of Ghana in the mid-2000s. President Bush, Ebesra President Akufo, American protocols, when you be over 300 agreements, 300 agreements, security protocols. Only never calling in our pepe passani bibia pepe.
Wow.
Over Chiasia or Beba. On Chiasia.
Wow.
Into Maminka Ketuabin Chamo. President Bush, Bessa Ghana. Obessa President Kofi. Parts and the controversial protocols, security protocols, no. Not part of it, no. President Kofi must allow what Chiasia Mitmakobisa and say. Must allow, say Kobasa President Bush, back presidency, a castle usu then no. President Kofi no office na otimono. And then the chief of staff Kojo Antwi, and then the executive auxiliary staffs na omo ho no. Say executive floor no, America for best scanning nyina.
Yeti ekromu.
Or best scanning every room. And the President Kofi has to step out from his own office. And Omo CIA dogs echo inside. Echo scanning. It's an agreement. President Kofi tiase. Now Opeso say who be enim, who be timaba. Ghana signs agreement in that. Into a buy now from airport. Anytime now no say President Kofi. The US president have to sit in his car. Not the US military, CIA, FBI, Presidential Protection Force.
But Ebasa, is that a way as a person? Overcast or you okay with it? By your security never cast no.
Your security never know why. The head of state is the president. Who is the commander in chief? Is that not the president?
President, yeah.
The agreement is sent to the president to review. National Security Bureau of National Intelligence. Then military intelligence, the MIs, security company, community, no more deciding near the briefings at my president. Near the agreement, not to protocols, not to presidents, where their matters, where their mentias, you near Botswana, and send a US ambassador. No, I send it the Commerce State Department, and send a trip on Kwabisi. Part of the American agreement, 2 hours. 2 hours before the US president Besihano. The Ghana airspace, 267,000 kilometers square of this country, the airspace in must be clear. No flight in, no flight out. 2 hours. Now, ahead of that, make sure what protocol means. Ahead of that, Ghana, a radar, we see, airport. Yani in West Africa, not even Lagos. Yani what the farthest and the longest radar. Flight to Abuja, to Lagos, Ghana radar to me pick over 600 miles away. Yet to me pick up to Mali. Yet to me pick up to Ouagadougou. Yet to me pick it to Abidjan. But what I say, ain't America for Nkansah by radar control ho. And on Betina ho. And on the Ghana radar monitors net ho. Say making sure say flight be ama. That are not bush, you know. Africa no ninam be Morocco. And I'm Sahel. Ebefa a your friend say Mauritania. Aba befa Niger. I enter Nigeria territories. Aba. And that's also for Burkina side there. Or go through the Mali app. wherever or factory Europe ebefa North African edia be room yate ni nyina ase now oba wie no bush dia oba wie no whatever took place there I will not talk, it's okay, but the bush ikono part of the controversial protocol which President Akufo agreed, and it was not different from Rollins what's the name Clinton Diano remember how just 2 minutes all corner the director, the security or the head of security of Kotoka International Airport or a Kenya Mimonijin, but so Tia and I will be Tia at that time Mukobu Sanse Bush Bayan, who was the colonel in charge of security of Kotoka International Airport. Ye Ramukra no Kojan Konukra Yamanen room.
Yeah,
Canon no in charge. American sergeant can get the hell out of here. And agreement now signing Ghana signing here. Bush iko tamakene so no obia ogina tamakene so bia except President Kofi ne yire and the Minister of Foreign Affairs obia di nachi and face the US president. Do you understand what it means? What do any ba dan immigration or airport, customs or airport, security detail or airport, aviation for obia di nachi and President Bush. Now ya welcome omota Culture Assembly. It was then monitored by Ebo Apia under the National Culture Assembly nearby. America for Eba Eddie Omo President Eba Tamakeneson. Now Omo Boketi at the VVIP lounge anymore. And Omo Sandy Omo Kramai. And Kraman so Omo Kosha even Shenena and Kofone Bono. Sanctioneni a corrector. And a Kramano. Rejecting Trinity 2.
US in Kramano or
rejecting San Trinity or Montina or Yasan
reject Yan Trinity 2.
Nanchino, you know, Chanem Zebiani or Mono. And Tabani Kiki Chineno. And one said US Army, or ye Sakai knife, Ewana, or ye Chinen or the war a yimu, or war a you drum nimu. Monko say Bapia.
The okay, no correct.
Name is a friend of Bapia, Munkobusa on the coordinate here. Almost Trinity 2 now, Kwani Butu, you get the hell out of here. Me say, President Kofi has Munkobusa. Then he walks with him on the red carpet. You will tape now, President Kofi, or no crowd by the same, or do baby on Timin Krahubi. George Bush do honor our 10 or have a handshake with His Excellency the President, bidding him goodbye. No? Now, President Kofi, Kwani General, no Kwani, more journalists. Yeah, they move good truck. I used to your friends say, I do say, tipper truck and your car. And they do Mujina Park, Tarmac, and so. And American US Marine, a tram Huachia. Ewo, VVIP, medal. Now, President Bush himself, as US President, or no, Kwakotani came out, he has to go through the back, not the front of the car. And to anoko back, on Timiko be a door, no, Omum Yemanitinem. He has to stand there and wait for instructions from United States of America, State Department, State Security, CIA, all collaborated security agencies. I'm a signal and send what to me. Bush call Hona and Coco be in the car, Coco Taka anymore. All the one who is in boyish and flamboyant. Odu an officer no. Stop no. Stop. Well, just common sergeant. Or instructing manager now. Then he has to receive or communicate into any instructions no obi a door no na ordinance so have America ordinance to na pampam what can I shame asan watum all this while obi o airport obi ano ordinance and ehwe de ekoso.
Very well.
Your favorite way to send money to Ghana is back. We're excited to announce that Tap Send is back and better than ever. After a brief pause, we are happy to resume our mission of providing fast, affordable, and secure money transfers to Ghana. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Tap Send is working power. And remember, tell your loved ones abroad to send money through Tap Send to stand a chance to win big. Tap Send. Papa no.
Na yemra back yen sam refi de ekosum ye na ye nim say eba US ni maybe UK na yifo ya Ghana ye alliance aka ye ne omo hwebom and obia so hu say Russian government ene Burkina Eshibum.
Burkina, Mali.
Yes.
Niger.
On this microphone there.
Burkina, Mali, Niger, and other countries on the continent.
Now, yena American for na Eshibum. Ene Burkina president. Aba yen so ye hono. No pistol bo ha watch him say.
Yes.
For all you know. Ebia ye protocol we say. Enti no ma omo church security express say nye we say. According to you, omabom. For all you know, ebia na bullet crash near there. Any. Enti say America for ye ni so mo president so no. Ayo mo team visit Ghana. America for who say no. John Mahama wabe. One sa brantie yi a one Russian president Ifibumi. Say omo ye close. And then a catcher ye no more friendship never cosing. Okay,
Ghana for your call baby. You share the euphoria, you share the noise, the jamboree, you interior the akoso. President Mama inaugural address, no. And some okay, you know, say a lot of Ghanaians, journalists, including you also.
Manti, Nina, Sana Walker.
Manti.
You buy a sample boy tea.
Ghanaian Manti, Mutia. Ghana, I'm educating you and the public. You were post-independent, 1957. You were a development, your friends, partners. Ghana development partners, you know, United States, one. Or supporting Ghana, your military. Or supporting infrastructure, technology, and agri. Through the United States aid, USAID. And I said the US, there are no more agreements in war. United Kingdom, UK, or supporting your education. Or supporting infrastructure and then also technology. Your development partner, Japan, or supporting Ghana with technology and other infrastructure and health. Your development partner, Germany, or supporting Ghana health, or helping in a technology and or helping in infrastructure. And your country called Holland, where your development partner, or help Ghana Ministry of Interior, Ghana Migration, and to some extent police in Niamaniama because of the Holland efficiencies in immigration and etc. And then your friend saying Canada through the CEDA, and there was 6 permanent countries. Omya Ghana independent, your friends development partners. Post-independent 1957. Omna happy as me too. A balance. Your budget almost come to my since independent, your development partners. Now listen to President Mahama. Or say there is a high possibility, sir, as we speak now, the Ghana's destiny, Ghana will follow the international direction of how this country economy will thrive, will work. But let us look at some interesting things. And he said, he made mention of the G7. I would have said the G20. Because all these countries are development partners. Almost G7. The Hollands, the UK, the United States, the Japan, the Germans. Are you getting me? Russia, only a development partner. China, only a development partner. President Mahama said, some countries are development partners in form the bigger support to Ghana over the years. Almost GDP collectively have followed from 36% up to 30%. This is President Mahama talking. Now, if you look at the BRICS nation, Russia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, South Africa, Brazil, any other countries, these are the BRICS. Their GDP had gone up sharply to 37%. President Mahama talking. So the destiny of his government, the destiny of Ghana, will look at what will benefit the country and which direction the essence of Ghana's economy will take shape. Ghana went here. So what does it tell you? Yes, we acknowledge our development partners. Yet, the BRICS nations, with China, Russia, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Iran, South Africa, and other countries, GDP are rising. So Ghana should not be surprised tomorrow. Say President Mahama ebe aligning the government and then the economic philosophy, or back tilted toward the BRICS. One my indications, wo who tell what Tabati mu did, Mubian Moons are interpretations, what chance, what line, ain't he? What you want to honor? Ambassadors no to honor. Obinim the echo. It is not a question of Burkina Faso leader or the President Mahama or that kind of friendliness. It is not like that. But the president himself also shut the BRICS, Burkina, or nowhere direct or to the BRICS. Now, country Mozambique, for instance, yes, sir, President Filipe Nyusi, our Mozambique. President Putin, that was his first visit to African continent. I went to that inauguration. Putin flew from Russia, Ebedu Maputo Airport. He was billed to be the special guest of honor. Our inauguration, I said. Whilst we were on the tarmac, the Kremlin communicated to Putin, said, "What do you mean, see from free aircraft anymore?" But in the 80 ministers, the generals, they went to the inauguration park while Putin was in the car, was in his aircraft. Throughout the procedures, he flew back and left his entourage who were to leave the next day. It was something that has to do with protocols. Countries be or how Russia. Our African continent maybe a tilt towards Russia. Yes, China. I won't call Russia, but BRICS. Emancipation. Or all the countries are liberated and emancipated nations, or on the destiny, or on the choice of a economy, our persuading. But not that withstanding, what is between Ghana and these our development agencies, partners, it remains intact. Not that withstanding, it doesn't restrict Ghana from doing business with China. Already we are doing business with China. It doesn't restrict Ghana to join the alliance of the BRICS. It does not restrict Ghana to join alliance with China, Iran, and most of them are part.
Very well.
And Tiantia wants to say, and yet rubber stamp government, and at this our gentleman who is the president of today, Opeswaye. Okay. Why president that? What can I say when mistakes? Why president that? One baby obetima lubricate, and how Opesa or yen economy.
So second coming of John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
What are you expecting from him? As a president.
I'm expecting one thing. Sir, Obefa strong ministers, not only from his party, but then he should go outside the diaspora community.
Okay.
The diaspora community means, sir, country Korea or the refugees outside Korea, Germany, other places, or they build in the country. Chinese in the 90s, every Chinese outside China was a refugee. Turkish were slaves in Germany. Late up to 1998, every Turkish was a slave in Switzerland or Germany. Women acquired the technology. Brazilians were refugees in America. Japan had been a refugee before. All these countries, emerging markets most especially, for diaspora. But then I'm asking President Mahama and the Ghanaians said, what do you mean for the party activism? So percent the government in
very successful.
Whereas say what they can indicate say open system ministers. System ministers does not mean sister activists of NDC. Sister official ministers with Ghanaians collective. Say last time who said yetimi kwa Ghanaian born outside. Emmanuel Bebo Blaster. What stopped Ghana government and for that matter His Excellency President Mahama
to do same?
To go and do same because say international organizations around the world, world-best universities, most of the lecturers, head of departments of especially medical field, South Africa, head of orthopedic, the best orthopedic, they are all Ghanaians. What stops you from picking any of them? Let them come and challenge and do business with Ghana. We do not do that because say President Tinubu Abeshe Abefifa the party activists, no more ministerial posts. When they go into the ministries, they only know still doing politics, but not to do the business of the day. That one is my expectation, sir. President Onye. Another area.
Onye ana Onye.
Ma Onye sir. Yes, no,
okay, you shouldn't do that. Okay.
Usher the Ghanaians at large.
Okay.
Your professions will come here. The study, the knowledge partner of every presidency is your university.
The last time I said, your friends at Cadman Mills. Oh, Muna, I have a band of Ghana. Your friends at World Bank.
Yes.
Almost Ghana for a good one. Our more very experienced or more if you can go there and bring them in to some support to Ghana will go forward.
Let me give you one thing. Alassane Ouattara, President of Republic of la Côte d'Ivoire, only Côte d'Ivoire blood relations on Ivorian. It was then Obofour Boigny, President of la Côte d'Ivoire. Now Côte d'Ivoire were burdened with a car. French farmer kwa e kumuomo. And oko UN General Assembly. And oko World Bank Copeska. Oko yeno. And omuko to say there is a certain person called Alassane Ouattara who was then the director of World Bank. Ono na na ye Côte d'Ivoire lo ho adwuma ena ofo bi say we dey no sim ye Burkina Faso sa ena ote ha na Côte d'Ivoire ye law say otimi man nationality obi a obetima abua country no ena Alassane Ouattara ka chen say danane garo listen me papa ye farmer e wo Côte d'Ivoire e wo north ntu ye Burkina Faso me pa chow ma me nkopa World Bank chow ni anye permission maw never bo Côte d'Ivoire name mema prime minister. So it was an arrangement between la Côte d'Ivoire government of Obofour Boigny and World Bank and release Alassane Ouattara and then man and man a French Côte d'Ivoire passport or buy an maybe sa politique du Ivoirien politique ivoirité Côte d'Ivoire politics, you know, of who is an Ivorian nationality politics, you know. Then Côte d'Ivoire I say qui est ivoirienne mais et père ou bien père obi ane mame anane papa ya ivorian no na ivoirian na Alassane I say no obi a oye Côte d'Ivoire government betima ka se utimi abotima ena odman ne be prime minister ena obe so Côte d'Ivoire economy mu no build man Obofour Boigny Obofour wuye no omo law no National Assembly. That is the Speaker of Parliament on the subsidy and a coda bedi ebedi ne papa na de ne political backfather. Obedi ade anu ye no and ono be change because of Alassane Ouattara ni influence and the popularity no nim say anya Ivorians in elections omonto ma no and no could change Côte d'Ivoire nationality law eben Ivoirien se qui aime et père. Ejine ma me ne papa anya Ivorian na wonye Côte d'Ivoire ni and om de pama Alassane Ouattara. Laurent Gbagbo eno no di e di buy ya or force you say no Ivorian ye either your mother or your father and so na Alassane Ouattara am qualified and in a lead here the Côte d'Ivoire tokwa ba say man one mana wadi na so the nationality as Burkina Faso abaya Ivorian serve the capacity of prime minister so you cannot render him say on your citizen and in this Côte d'Ivoire tokwa ne buy. So therefore all what I'm trying to say is that Ghana has so much and so many good qualities, including our universities. See, our university ultimately here, master's program, PhD program in agriculture. At what point do you go and pick an agri consultant or from Malaysia or a polytechnic lecturer? We study partner with knowledge partner, country Holland. The government of Holland does not take anything from anything than their universities. Into Utrecht University, only the advising Holland government what to do with agri, what to do with politics, what to do with governance, what to do with administration, what to do with finance, what to do with that. Yeah, university now way. And here our lectures, our faculty, young boys to some work university, what brain, Ubetima contribute to our faculty. Now the government not national. Yen here Ghana yen use your universities. E will be BM. And once here your graduate students.
Very disappointed if John Mahama a failure as a president.
I don't pray to think of
no, you don't pray that.
Everybody will be disappointed because everybody, including Osu, we have not had a situation of a president that has received mass support to begin with his government. Sir, when you're the most biggest voluminous your friends saying MPs out of the parliament, so he has nothing to lose. Now Ghanaians, The problem is only 4 years. Now we are looking at the 4 years. Where does it become from? Where does it begin from? President Mahama, my advice to you, you cannot do all the projects.
Okay.
You cannot fulfill all the manifesto. I have a problem with any of the parties so many within 4 years. Mr. President, prioritize 2, 3, 4 things. Audimba Agric 1, health you 2, education, security there you don't have any problem with the security. But then the sanitation. President Mama who started with government today. I brought the whole circle, baby a baller. The whole Accra, the whole Ghana, Kumasi, everywhere city, baby a baller. On the principal street, circle asiaho. She baller a good asiaho. So your sanitation is a big problem.
You made mention of 4 things.
4.
That's education.
On your education. On your agric health. And on the sanitation.
Sanitation.
There can one jai.
What of the corrupt? We say a Ghana food.
Corruption is a matter of institution. Ghana is supposed not to be a corrupt nation.
But we are in.
We are in because relax. We are in because Ghanaians, including you, and I'm teaching you tonight. There's no country in the world, on the entire world, where produce chartered auditors, chartered accountants more than 250.
Except
not even the United States with all their education, not UK. Obiantimin chartered auditor, not the best mathematician, France and the Italians. Only chartered auditors. Ghana is the home base. Not even the mathematical Indians, not even the smart Chinese, not even the smart China and Krona down over 1.2 billion population. Only chartered auditors are 250. Ghana war. And if you have these people, how does the country become a corrupt nation? Because the principles of accountability, because the institutions are not made to work. But whereas you subject yourself to auditing, the President of the Republic of Ghana and the presidency, including the office of the Chief of Staff, it starts from that side. Until the auditing, it tells you, you even the president, you must subject yourself to be audited. Ghanaian auditors are very good, but the institution, we don't allow them to work. So I'm saying,
and Obama institutions strong.
Yes, we have what it takes. Corruption should not be a discussion with Ghana.
Okay.
I think that President Mahama, corruption should not be part.
Energy sector.
Energy sector, it is a normal sector, like any other normal sector. It is a key.
You see a rule soon here. A country like Ghana,
yes,
the 2 major capital cities all Ghana. So we can't even have dual carriage.
Accra to Kumasi.
Accra to Kumasi.
The West African Highway from Afia border up. It is very bad. But what I'm saying is, so Kofa road, Obetima Yebi, but Kofa and no buy targeter. Obefour.
Okay.
The reason being that you are about 45, 50 to 60% of Ghana road network very okay.
Very okay.
And you're bad. What do you mean? But me say the country thrive on education, and if you have education and your citizens are not healthy, your hospitals, any problem with our health sector, we need healthy citizens. You are doing nothing. And to win yes, what do we need? Come there, no, here, papa, food security is a Greek. Ghana is a country that should be able to produce and sell. And the President Mahama Saminowa, Kaya de Burkina boy ne dia tomatoes nkwa. Na make sure your tomatoes no your reserve bank. Your cold room. Cold room ni save your tomatoes. And any season you to a mango gu. Any season you to watermelon gu. Any season you to your friend is saying how do we call it? Tomato sugu. So these are the common things, especially the cash crops that fetches money. President Mahama, my advice to you: go to Holland. The Euros, the European Union have rolled out big budget. Send the citizens will be a benya farm. Any African country be a biano. Monko, now mama land. The bacho woman food basket, per Ghanaians. O Ministry of Agriculture, Uncle Amsterdam, no Uncle Utrecht, no Uncle chasing the Holland food basket. na mo fa Holland farmers enem Ghana for equity of land no mo nya fu me de senior ministers nipa bi ni mokroma 9 me dom ko Amsterdam for two things parliamentary education up to now that program every month to be a Holland government or mark Sierra Leone parliament 90,000 for training euros young fan train home MPs now many are equipped to the standard so that they can stand on the floor of parliament and debate proper debate constructive debate and all these things in we have a lot of Ghanaian diasporans who are well equipped well informed well scholarized well technologically empowered and supported by a hard training from outside. For what by your government, you know, now you enjoy business as usual. Me na me ye constituency or daboya. Me na me ye constituency chairman, and I'm here. And one thing, President Mahama, that some of us will not forgive you. Your Ghana, your concurrence, your friends, diplomatic missions, bebrebeni chicham. And so we have over 80 now powered up to about 90 diplomatic missions. A small country like Ghana, Yenishia embassies in the Omdeba. Who embassy or Gambia? Now I'm the diplomats are Kogo, no the staff baby Bakogo home. Win the moment salary. Now will be a Dakar. Now will be a Cote d'Ivoire. Now will be a Mali. Who will be a Burkina Faso? What's our Koye be a Niger? What's our Abuja? Who will be a Togo? Who will be Benin? And then I should say, who does that? Which country does that? Abra America and Kurano only sikan on the mission, sir. Who call Europa? Who were Ghana mission? Our brothers. Or taking care of Brazils, ACP, African Caribbean Pacific, and then the European Union. Or better double for a career diplomat, a free Accra, Farouk non diplomatic consular services. You don't need an embassy in Holland. If you have Belgium, you have France, you have Germany, who will be Spain, what may be Malta? What the other? What is that? And now Central Asia, or China, why be Malaysia, what could be Singapore, what are we looking for?
So can John Dramani Mahama within these 4 years beat my magic team via a forgetting another than Akufo?
Well, I don't think any president in any country is to be forgotten. You cannot forget any president. Yes, President Addo, maybe to you and to me and to Ghanaians, no, he wasn't maybe satisfactory.
Will you advise him to touch our constitution?
Constitution has been already a problem since 1992.
And you did not talk about that one.
We have spoken about it several times because His Excellency President Rawlings, as my maker, NDC for paying for, and those people are more about President Rawlings. You know, he has mentioned, said, he didn't read the Constitution because it was too voluminous. When you time and read it, the person who interpreted and read the Constitution for him are not trusting more than any person that he has ever worked with. Jerry Neka. Or can some way, Madame Siniye, Shinobu Akodua, Mohammed Alassane. Minya Bakitwa Fidel was not Hobby. Also, he trusted only one person when it was about the Constitution, any Mr. D.F. Or then the catcher will say, BBI okay, not BBI okay. Or say, if you are telling me, say, okay, they are signed with my blood. So Jerry himself didn't read much of the Constitution. But when he sat back and now started reading out of boredom when he was no more president, he realized there were some things that he wouldn't have signed. And the Constitution acknowledged, admitted, no, there were problems with the Constitution.
Yes, because on Behame, anytime that you come in, I have 10 minutes to go.
Any problem?